Yo, what up, people? They call me Rudeboy, aka Fire Department. NoireTV. Rudeboy sees so fire. Bun!
Born Sky on the beat.
Say one for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. One for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow.
I'm not gonna lie, the journey so far has been wonderful. Just a young kid who was just singing in the church, who performs in a birthday party that he was never invited. Either he's passing by, And from there to the dancing group, from there to the P Square, everybody knows. And the solo part of my career, which is the Rudeboy. And most times people convince the name thinking I'm rude, but I try my best to explain to them when they say Rudeboy. It's like when they say, man, this guy is bad. You should understand that when they say bad means, oh man, this guy is very good. So me, musically, that's why I always try to let them know that it's musically rude. Means I'm very good when it comes to music. So, and the journey so far was part of my former group whereby we're dominating Africa, Even though if you go to the UK, it's still the African thing, But when I became Rudeboy, I started visiting Caribbean countries. And I knew from the song, from Fire to Reality, to Fire Reality, and When and Forever, to Reason With Me. Those are kind of Caribbean songs, and those songs are hitting big. I've been to French Guiana, I've been to Seychelles, I've been to Madagascar, I've been to Mauritius, I've been to French Guiana, there's another one. They are neighboring country to French Guiana. So I've been to, basically, but I've never been to Jamaica. I can't wait for that. But most Caribbean countries I've been to virtually everywhere, especially islands. So I don't know whether I'll put them. I'll call them islands. I'm doing very well there. Yeah. When I was young, I loved music, and I see music as a way of, when your parents tell you go and wash the car. I don't if here in Nigeria when we were young, forget they have what they call foreign rice now. Back then you have this rice that your parents would give you, start removing the stones. So that takes between 4 to 5 hours, and we used to see it as if our mom was punishing us. So whenever I'm doing that, I always console myself with music. So while I'm listening to music, and I realized the people I was listening to, if I mention the names, let me give you an example. There's this guy called Don Carlos. Don Carlos is a Jamaican artist. He has this, just clean all the bodies, yeah, and separate them from the boot. I'm a big fan of Lucky Dube. I know everybody will say Bob Marley, respect, shout out to Bob Marley, biggest legend when it comes to reggae music. But as an African, I love Lucky Dube because of the kind of message he sings more like a reality. The same thing with Bob Marley. Those are the kind of people I listen to. They listen to high life music. The Bright Chimezie, the Oliver DeCoe, those are the people I listen to. So from there, I never saw myself as a singer though. First, I was a rapper. And I have my older brother who is Jude, who was into music. So that's when I say it with laugh. I will say a failed musician. Because Jude came into the music industry when there was absolutely nothing. So I watched Jude, and I was growing up, I watched him rapping, and I tried to force myself. He said, Paul, how do you want to switch from singing to rapping? You are a good singer. And I keep telling myself, I don't have a good voice. And he keeps telling me, it's not about the good voice, but you have a style. So he keeps pushing me, and I forced myself. This guy, one of my friends, was going for this Benson and Hedges back then, B&H competition. So the guy wants told me I should join him to the studio. That was the first time I went to the studio. I saw how the music studio was. All I just see was cables everywhere, so many knobs, to people to press and stuff. And I was there. I saw the guy how he did it, and I saw the keyboard. And I told the guy, "Can I borrow this keyboard?" He said yes. He gave me the keyboard. I started production. And I went back to the studio the next time with him. And he told me about the competition that he was going for Benson and Hedges. He wants me to back him up as a backup singer. So it was more like Shakademos and Pliers. He's the one chanting while I'm the one singing. And God made it possible. And that was when I met our first manager, Awuti. And during the competition, we eventually won everything till we got to the final. When we got to the final, we took second position with the guy. And I have this Hauti guy telling me, late Hauti was always telling me, "There's something about you, I can't put it. You have this unique voice that is just different." That was when he even told me, "Do you know Plantation Boys, some group of boys called Plantation Boys, And I told him, "Yeah, I know them." He said, "You could be doing better." I said, "You really?" I said, "Those guys are good." From there, when the competition came the next year, he told me, "I'm coming to Jos. Don't you think you will go for this competition? That you should go for this competition?" And I was like, bro, man, after the last one, I was disappointed because I think I brought out my best. He said, "Go and get the form. In fact, you know what? Don't need to buy form. Here's the form." And then we belonged to the group called MMPP. We belonged to the group called Smooth Criminals. And we still have P-Square was trying to come up that time. And I looked at it and man, I was like, I can't go for this competition. I knew what we were lacking. We were lacking stage. Let me say, stage be full, because what they did, the guys that won from Lagos, what they did was they brought these guys with talking drum, they brought dancers, they wore, the native thing, the colorful, but we were just, man, what was my own? The guy has dreads, I have short dreads. Let's do it. Believing it was more of the vocal and everything. So that's how we came for the best energies. Then we now team up with my brother, then we now did the P-Square thing, and the dancing thing came up, and that's how we won the competition. No, the first time was just me. Like I said, I teamed up with one guy. His name was Seya Ebide. He was Jude's partner in music. And while Jude was rapping, he kind of sing and chant in Jude's but I see him as my musical coach because he taught me how to do that. The la 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 la. He was the one that taught me how to do that. And he's always keep telling me that I sing more than him, but me, I don't believe, because this guy's voice was so good. So I went for the competition with the guy. Like I said, in grand finale, we took second. The grand finale actually took place in Jos. It wasn't in Lagos, so we took second, and I was disappointed because second came with absolutely nothing. The first people won keyboard, drum, and some cash. Second was more like, I don't know whether they gave us one bass guitar, rhythm guitar, or something like that. So it was just me. Then second time, that was when I went with my brother. I don't know why some people want to, like that kid, they will say, take your flower, whether they give you credit or not. I don't think I need people or some group of people to validate what we've done in the music industry. Go and check it. It's still there. So let's just say we are among people when there was no social media, and we're still part of when there's social media. So it's good. You don't need people to validate, but just that if you want to know, just pull a vote or pull a whatever and say which is the greatest ever album that ever came out of Africa. They will tell you from us. Do you know who we are? Who started entering private jet? We. And private jet for us was not lifestyle. It was only to meet up the next show. But today everybody is using it as if it's a big boy. No, for us, it's the next show. Because how do you explain to me that I'm going to perform, example, somewhere in America today, and tomorrow they need me in Burkina Faso? It happened. We're performing in London. The president of Burkina Faso brought his private jet to London. We're backstage. They are here, private jet. You enter. From there, you now tell the man, you are not going to drop us in Nigeria back. Because the next day, we have a show. He said, we are Cameroon. It's to meet up. But I guarantee you, if you choose the commercial, you're not going to get there. That was it. And I thank God that there are these people we signed. There are these people that we kind of, there was time when I said we bought a private jet, we didn't buy. We have this company that saw how we're doing. I called us and said, you know what, we can be of help. So that you guys will be meeting up your shows. And they gave us, what I mean, it's not even 50% discount, if you know what I mean. It wasn't even 50%. They gave us almost 65%. So what we're not doing, if the people are not booking and say shows and this and that, we're not okay, good, discuss with this company. So we try as much as to help the people to promote us so that they don't feel the pain. Because then if you say private jet is like 30,000, that means people that are giving us private jet, the price is 10,000, not 30,000. Because you're giving us a discount. So we try to ease the pain for the promoters. So the private jet wasn't for life, for living a lifestyle. The private jet was a necessity to meet up the next show. If not, if you play today and 4 days time you have another show, let's move. So that's how it was.
I want to give you some love. She talks out the coco. She still want to know the coco. Yeah. If money no day, now wait till she get.
Hey, yo, what up, my people? They call me Rudeboy. Guess what? To all my fans in the US, Caribbean, Jamaica, they call me Rudeboy, aka Fire Department. You're watching NoireTV. Rudeboy says so. You know why? I've been begging to try. Reason with me. If I no get today, I go get them tomorrow. Rudeboy says so. Fire burn. Love you guys. Boom.